Hey y'all, it's Amy. I know we've been through it, so let's do a New Year reading for whoever vibes with my energy. If you've been around here for a minute, hey, love y'all. If you're seeing me for the first time, what's up? My name is Amy. Yeah. If you like me, stick around. And if we're about to lose this platform, I have other places there. So let's just get into it. We're just gonna do a general like moving out of 2024 into 2025 reading just to see what's gonna come up. I kind of did one a little bit ago, but it got really heavy and it felt very like only the people that need it. Like it felt a little more specific. But I want to do something general for the collective of folks who vibe with my energy. Just a general New Year reading. I wanted to say the word ending. So, what is up? What do we need to talk about? If you are having fun tonight and celebrating New Year's, please be safe, be responsible, don't drink and drive. Have someone you can call, at least know how to operate Uber, I guess. I've never operated Uber, but I have a DD tonight, so. Because it's not only your life on the line, it's, you know, other folks' lives as well. So now we have cards flying out. We have the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. One moment. And the Four of Wands. Leave it in the past. Any squabbles you had this past year, might as well go ahead and wipe the slate, you know? That doesn't mean forgive folks or keep folks with you. You can block folks if that's the best way to keep the peace with them. You can block them on your socials. You can stop answering their calls. I'm not saying make nice with everybody. I'm saying find peace within yourself in regard to these squabbles that you've had, or, you know, people that are just bringing their stank energy into your life. Whatever you do, like, keep compassion in it though. Don't write somebody a text reading them for filth and like calling them, dogging them out, calling them every name under the sun, and then block them. Like that's kind of petty. Now some people, there may be a few people that deserve that, but like the one thing you can control in this world is you and the energy you put out into the world, and whatever you put out into the world could come back. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, leave the past in the past and let's start building our new foundation for 2025. What do you want your new year to look like? Next chapter. What do you want the next stage of life to look like? And yeah, like New Year's is a very arbitrary day to like make a change. But like it is an opportunity for us as a collective to shift into a newer energy. It's also a new moon. We had a new moon yesterday, so we're still in new moon energy. If you have changes you want to make, now's a good time to start. And I'm not saying like make your resolutions. I'm just saying like I don't make resolutions because I'm ADHD, and if I like set goals for myself, I'm not going to really achieve them. I just kind of like start thinking about who I want to be as a person, and I start trying to mimic that, right? That's how I make change. I just try to set my sights on like who I want to be, and I try to live that way. So, you know, if resolutions work for you, cool. If that's not something that works for you, you know what works for you. We have Strength, the Ace of Coins, which those two pop, like I'm seeing a lot of cards popping out that popped out in the other ones. Page of Coins, and the Two of Wands. I think, okay, so I need to start thinking about what our like word of the year is going to be for my collective. So 2023, the word was revolution. This past year, the word of the year has been community. I don't know where we're going next year. I've been thinking about maybe authenticity, but I'll confirm that later tonight or tomorrow. But for right now, this looks to me like establishing a foundation for you to grow from, where you can accept the gifts that are going to come your way, that are going to show you your own strength. And like these gifts won't always be fun. Like oftentimes we find our strength in times of difficulty and like not funness, but that's why we work on our personal foundation, so that if something comes to us that isn't great, we can, instead of viewing it as life-shattering heartbreak, and say, okay, what can I learn from this? What can I glean from this? Where is the opportunity that I want to take within this situation? Because I do see, like, with the Page of Coins here, it's this idea of like very stable baby steps. This is very much a baby steps card for me. And then the Two of Wands is very much about like planning the direction you want to go. So I think, like I said, how I just kind of like figure out the type of person I want to be and try to make small steps toward that. I think this may be beneficial for you as well. Like, make plans. Like, don't say, I want to, hold on. Like, if making resolutions like I'm going to eat better and I'm going to work out every day, if you know that those are not sustainable for you, that's okay. Just say, I want to be someone who enjoys physical activity and is a bit more conscientious about how I eat. Like, find, if there's a goal you want, find a way of working it that is achievable for you and is sustainable for you, because that's the key here. Like, it's great to have lofty goals, but we have to be realistic about what we are capable of and what will work for us. So let's view difficulties as opportunities whenever we can. Focus on the type of person you would like to be. Yeah, it feels very basic, but maybe just someone hasn't heard it that way and needed it said that way. We have the Nine of Cups. And I'm just hearing it's going to be a really beautiful year for some folks. Ooh, 2025, add that all together is a 9. I love 9. 9 is my second favorite number. 13 is my first favorite number. 9 is beautiful. And like it was the 9 of Cups and the Hierophant. This is going to be a beautiful year. We're working toward actual emotional stability here. Judgment. I think you're going to get a second shot at some things that maybe you feel like you fumbled in the past. You're better equipped now. Okay? Because we're being more intentional about this, right? We are being intentional about building a foundation of who we want to be and taking achievable, sustainable steps to get there, right? And we're going to shift our frame of thinking, which will kind of come along with this, right? We're going to shift to where we see obstacles, good and bad, as opportunities to focus on our own personal strength here. Because at the end of the day, who can we control? Us. We can't control anybody else. We can set boundaries with other people and say, if you're going to do X, then I will do Y. Or if X, Y occurs, Z will be the outcome on my end. This is what I will do, right? Boundaries are things where we express something and we have a consequence, right? So like if you touch my stuff, I will lock my door so you can't touch my stuff anymore. That kind of, right? Like the trust will be lost for you to enter my bedroom. That kind of thing. So yeah, okay, so somebody also needed to hear that explanation of boundaries. A boundary isn't, if you go in my room, I will hate you or something like that. No, it's if you break my trust and enter my room and take my shirt out of my closet, I will no longer trust you with my items, right? I will no longer trust you with access to my items. That's what a boundary is. It is, if you do X, I will respond Y. Look up boundaries versus rules. That's always an interesting conversation in the poly community. That's where I have seen the most valuable discussions about rules versus boundaries. But anyway, I don't know. Have fun tonight. Be safe. And let's work on becoming who we want to be. Becoming people that we like. I think that's the key here too. Become someone that you like. Yeah. If you don't like people that are rude and hateful and envious, you don't want to be that way, then what do you want to be? What's the opposite of those words that resonate with you? What's the goal person that you want to be? Yeah, I'm rambling now. I love you. Have fun tonight. Okay, bye.